I want to welcome each and everyone to the opening session for Primavera P6 for the month of August 2025. I'm very happy that we are able to join. Somebody is joining with two systems. You need to put up one. If you are joining with two systems, one has to be the volume, you have to reduce it so that we stop this echo, please. Mr. John.
John. Yes, I've
Okay,
reduced
you
it.
okay, good. Thank
Yes,
you.
I use
All
my
right,
laptop.
so
I was using my phone
okay,
as well.
good. Right. So I want to welcome everybody to this training. It promises to be a time of learning, unlearning, and relearning. Nobody is actually an island of knowledge. I hope that I will be able to learn one or two things from you guys also. So today we are going to do introduction, and then we're going to set the ground rules. We're going to look at how many people of us are in the class. We're going to do meet and greet as the language I use for it. We're going to look at the reason why we are here. What do we intend to achieve, right? And then we're going to set the ground rules also, so that we'll be guided by some set of rules to maintain order in the house. We are also going to look at the time of our meeting. We're going to look at the schedule. What are the things we need to learn? What are we learning in week 1? What are we learning in week 2? What are we learning in week 3? All right. Then we are going to look at the outline for Primavera P6. I've divided Primavera P6 into about 36 short modules, so that we really understand what this software is all about. You can, before you are able to draw up a program for, let's say, 18-story building, it's the same principle that you need to do for a bungalow that you might also need to do for 18-story building. The principles are the same. The basics are the same. You can just be doing copy and paste as the case may be. So I've tried to break it down so that we ensure that we don't forget and we don't leave any aspect out. Right. So it's time for meet and greet, and this is how we're going to do it. We are going to send everybody, please. I want you to send. We are not going to talk. Just send a message on the chat box. I need about 2 or 3 information from each and every one of us. Of course, your name will be there. I don't need your name again. Your discipline and your level of proficiency. Are you a beginner? Or you have little knowledge? I don't know whether we have experts in the house also. I would be very happy if we have an expert in the house. But your level of proficiency, beginner, or you have little knowledge. So your discipline and your level of proficiency as far as Primavera P6 is concerned. So let's begin to have those messages and see what we have there. Okay. Um, so let's have those messages, please. Hello, can you hear me? Am I still audible?
You are.
Okay, so I'm not able to see your message. Message started coming in. Please, I want us to introduce ourselves, please, on the chat box. Okay, so we have okay, they started coming in. So we have Mr. Michael Uluwafemi, you are welcome, civil engineer, beginner. Mr. Oladayo, QS beginner. Mr. Ekundayo Adamo, we don't know your discipline. Okay, Dominic Erin Folami is an architect, project manager, beginner. Tolu Oladunjoye, beginner. Okay, others are typing in theirs. Builder, beginner. Christian, okay, Ekundayo Adamo. Okay. So I've not seen anybody with any knowledge here. I have just wait. Somebody's waiting at the lobby. Let's see who is at the lobby. So please, let's do this fast. Let's do this fast. We have a long way to go today. So let's do this very fast, please. Mr. Julius is just joining us. Temitola Agbola, okay, BOS beginner. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, I can see that majority of us are beginners. So I have to take it before on a beginner with a difference. Yes, thank you very much, sir, for that. So let's move on. All right. Okay, so thank you for introduction. So I want to introduce myself now. I want to introduce myself. My name is Engineer Fatile Ayodele. I am the facilitator for this training. My background, I'm a civil engineer. I have masters in facility management, and day-to-day work, I combine the function of a project manager with that of a facility manager. I am an AI, artificial intelligence enthusiast. I propagate that gospel about leveraging on the advantages and gains that you can get from artificial intelligence in terms of productivity. I love it so much. And from time to time, I organize this kind of training. We actually started during COVID time, and we have done a lot. We've trained hundreds of engineers, architects, quantity surveyors on how to use some of the project management and tools. All right. So that is my humble background. And I'm hoping that the little knowledge that I have today, I will be able to pass it across to the best of my ability. All right. So let's move on. Let's see what we have. Training objective. I have 3 objectives for this training. And I hope that at the end of this training, that participants should understand the basics of Primavera P6 and should be able to set up a professional program of work. That is the first objective for this training. We should details, we go through all the menus, all the bars, all the icons, everything to the best of our ability so that we understand this. So it's very important, please, we pay attention to some of these things so that I don't want to be repeating myself from time to time. I know we are very busy. Some of us are even still on the road. Okay, so but please let's pay attention to all the information that will be disseminated here. All right, so the second objective is also understand the basics of project management frameworks. We're going to look at tools, we're going to look at techniques, basic formulas that a project manager is expected to know, skills, and we're going to look at project management certification parts also. And lastly, the third objective is to be able to harness the power of artificial intelligence to solve project management problems more efficiently. So those are the things that I want us to look at. So what are the ground rules? The ground rules, information dissemination will be on our WhatsApp platform and also on our Google Classroom platform. The link has been sent for our Google Classroom link. All right, the link. Please let's try and join that class, because all the information, training material will be we have it on that platform. Okay, every information we will have on that platform as far as this training is concerned. So assignments and certificate, please listen to this very carefully. For some of us that have attended my training in the past, there are prerequisites for collection of certificate. I'm sorry, the fact that you have paid money does not qualify you to collect this certificate, please, because we need to be sure that you really understand what we are doing here before we give you that certificate of proficiency or participation, as the case may be. Two conditions has to be met. We're going to have an assignment and we're going to have a quiz. So you need to do both and you need to pass. So it's not like every other training. This is the special. This is the way we do our training. We need to be sure that we are we understand, everybody, every student understand what is being taught. Not only understand it, they are able to replicate it if they are asked questions. So please pay attention to the assignment. On the third week, we are going to do a quiz. Everybody, please, should try as much as possible to be present for that quiz so that you will be entitled to get your certificate. Access to facilitator. Preferably, I would prefer a WhatsApp platform, if you really want to talk to me, 7 to 9 p.m. in the evening is the time. But during the day, a WhatsApp message should do. I might not be able to reply immediately, but when I see your message and I'm chanced, I will be able to answer all our queries. Okay, language tune. It is expected that we are polite on the platform. All other messages, all messages on the platform should be related to the training. No religious messages, no politics that can bring toxic kind of communication. We do not want that on this platform. So please, also, when we come for training like this, it is expected that we mute ourselves. If we want to speak, we just need to raise our hand to draw my attention so that I can call each and every one of us. So time of the meeting and the schedule, of course, 3 weeks. Today is 16th, 23rd and 30th of 2020, August 2025. We will meet, all other things being equal for now, 7 to 9 p.m. on Saturdays. Week 1, we are looking at the opening session. Today, we are looking at Introduction to Primavera P6, Part 1. Next week, we will look at Part 2. We will look at assignment. We will look at project management overview. I have tons of project management templates and documents that I'm going to give us that we're going to look at. That way we do in week 2. In week 3, we go a little bit advanced in Primavera P6. We do our As on in week 2, we're going to have our assignment also. Please take note of that, right? Then week 3, we have our advanced Primavera P6. We have assignment review. We have we look at AI in project management. We look at project management and certification parts. Then we do our post test. Please, if you have your phone there or anything, you can just screenshot this schedule. Of course, this document I'm going to drop in the Google Classroom by the end of today. And after the training, of course, there will be that continuous discussion on areas that you think I might be of help in your project management and journey going forward. So that is the overview for our training for the 3 weeks. All right. So I have outlined here about 36 modules for Primavera P6, and we're going to be taking it one by one so that we don't miss anyone. All right, so we're going to look at enterprise, project structure, organizational business structure, interface, how to create a project setting, in P6, how to create and manage work breakdown structure, how to add activity. So we have a long list. So I think it's important that we get down to business immediately. All right. So of course, if you want to contact me, you have my phone number, and my email address is ayodelefatile@gmail.com for support and information. Even outside the training, you have anything you want to do, you want to do a schedule, maybe in another software, stuff like that, you can always contact us. Or you need a company, a group of people, team that needs training, you can get across to us. We will appreciate that. Okay, so that is the conclusion for the introductory session. I'm going to stop this share now, and I'm going to give us the opportunity to ask any question. If we have any question or any clarification we want to make before we go into the business of the day. Now, there's something I want to say. We have about, just a minute. We have about, how many of us are on the, we have 18 people. Yes, we have 18 people. We are supposed to be 18 people. So please, out of these 18 people that we have that have registered for the program, there's somebody that is not here. It says it's going to be late. I think one person. If you have not installed Primavera P6 on your system, just say hi on the chat box. I want to know how many people have not installed. I want to know how many people have not installed. I have Mr. Yodiji one. If you have not installed, one person has been having issue with the system. We've been trying since morning to get it done. For others, within 10-15 minutes, we get everything done. So we have about two persons that have not installed. How many people do we still have there that have not installed? Mr. Samuel, are you online? Mr. Samuel. Oh, Mr. Samuel is not online. Wow, let me see. Oh God. Okay, so I know of Mr. Samuel. So we have about 3 people that have not installed or thereabout. Okay, so please, for those who have not installed, anytime from 3 p.m. tomorrow, before that time, make sure you download your software. Anytime from 3 p.m. tomorrow, let's discuss. I mean, just chat me up so that we can get your installation done. Please, anytime from 3 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow, let's discuss how we can get this installation done. All right, so that will be all for the introduction And for some of us that have installed, please just follow me. We are recording this and we do not want any interruption. And if you have any question as I move on, please just raise your hand and I will try and answer your question. But I will prefer to answer questions at the end so that we don't have any interruption, so that the video being recorded, the quality will be very okay, so that there will not be any interruption in the video. If you want to self-learn, and it will be very easy for you to do so without need for any editing of the video. All right, is that okay? Please, if you have any question now, it's time for us to ask before we move ahead, please. So in the absence of any other question, I want to launch my Primavera P6 that I've installed on my system. I want to share my screen for my Primavera P6 now.